We're making a trip to Louisiana. Gonna try to go surf the green wave. What's up, Night Sunger? How you doing, buddy? Getting around for work, man. Well, be safe. Have fun if you can. The orange is just a little different in the helmet. That's a very subtle change. I'm gonna go with that look there. Move it up. Move it up. I got totally cream cake last night by Nate. LSU versus Texas.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Callaway. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Green Wave offense takes the field and
I played Trey later.
And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just
played Trey later in the
last week, David.
It was not a good performance.
In this dynasty. Kind of almost did him the same way Nate did me. Pretty much dominated. And they got the dudes.
Given the offense on the
the other side more possessions because you turn it over. That's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Release on the RPO. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
They'll run for it.
Oh, come on.
He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get good third down situations.
Little subtle movements always get me.
Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they did.
Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Hayes. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
Hey, listen, as a receiver, you're running that hitch route against man coverage. You can't loaf on it, right? I know it's just a little short throw, but you've got to make the defender think you might be going deep. So a nice job not just taking it easy on the play. He put his foot in the ground, he drove back to the ball, and made it easy on his quarterback.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So UTSA's offense will go to work for the first time today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that.
It ran wild.
Out in the open field.
Henry Jr. did have a good day.
Breaking tackle, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is bound to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
They'll ride the hot hand. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And the Roadrunners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Here comes Hayes. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know, I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They were ready to get rid of the football. The quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on again.
The Roadrunners send out the punt unit.
No, it's all right.
They need luck to lock them up close to their goal line. Gets his first one of the day.
I actually played Trey after I played you and whipped up on him pretty bad.
Had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The Tulane offense headed back onto the
I did
field.
burn that playbook as soon as after our game. I deleted it.
They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. That's caught. It's Preston. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Preston. Great pickup as it'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Whichever time I play CPU, it always plays kind of like the way your team played last night. They catch everything and break every tackle, seems like, for the most part.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Reed. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Nowhere to go.
By the quarterback there, you're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Back to pass on second down. Great style points on that catch, but they didn't pick up any yardage.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Green Wave lining up, facing third and long. Here's the handoff. He's inside the 35. They'll
Come on, ref, that was holding.
not enough for the first down, and let's see what they do on fourth. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. They'll run the toss. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock it down behind the line. A loss of 1.
The offense is running towards the open grass, right? They're going toss play to the field, but way too much penetration defensively, forcing that tackle for loss.
There's a lot of QBs that really nice job by the defense. Pressure at the quarterback.
That should be like the easiest pass in the world to make. Just flying 10 yards over his head. Come on, man.
Through the air, it's McCown. Trying to make magic with his feet. Really good job making the play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys that...
He'll take a deep shot here. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
And the offensive coordinator here is really
Safety
trying to
recovered
stay
so
aggressive,
quickly.
take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one. But later in the game, find the side.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
The offense is able to avoid the disaster. The problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking for space to the left. They get to him as he throws. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and that receiver might have used a push-off to get free. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Roadrunners decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. A little sluggish out of the gate here. They've had to punt it away on each of their first.
It gets like where it's playing like two different games. Play one against a human being and play against the CPU. It's just makes human being games like
And some
cakewalk.
defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34.
Cover 2.
Back to throw, it's McCown. Here's the pressure.
It's because
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the
it
first
just
quarter.
knows what I'm calling. It's so dumb.
Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically.
Showed him.
Play of the period will be a second down. Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front?
Should have been 5 yards.
To run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The play action fake. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And the Road Runners will punt it away on 4th down. Get up! They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. And off from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great team defense on that one. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on 3rd down. On the gun, wants to pass. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the 1st down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Catches it at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Give to the running back.
Oh, come on, fullback. Jeez.
They stop him for a short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Unloads to the wide out. Soft spot in the middle. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver in the middle of the field.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Quick handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by that defender. He timed that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield and created the negative play.
They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Power football with the run.
Oh, goodness. Turn around and block. What are you doing?
On that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in.
Man, this game's so retarded.
That decision will be questioned for a while. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Great downfield. And he brought down after a nice gain.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
There's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
Makes the grab at the 20. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
It's a scoreless game, but it feels like after that completion, that may finally break. It's been tough sledding for both of these offenses that time. They had the matchup they wanted. They took the shot. Really nice throw. Maybe that's the play that generates the first points of this game.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Back to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason is we need you to make more plays for us.
How's that even possible?
The end zone. We're taking shots. We need to be able to
Ridiculous.
step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting him, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there.
And this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
Stinking
UTSA will take over in the
CPU's like on Heisman.
They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. Oh, he's got some space. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step.
Yeah, where's the penalty, ref?
Mark it at the 49.
Not overly complicated, not something the OC spent the whole summer designing. I take the ball and I toss it to my fast guy, get him on the perimeter, block it up good. My wide receivers commit to blocking, and boom, make a big play.
Except I promise you they're in man defense.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Because they just know.
Nice job handing it off. Really good vision there. Just getting what he can get. Right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Yeah, and I love running my tight ends across the formation. Just big targets that I can find a way to get the football to. Nice snag, nice little positive game from my offense.
No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Now that's one as a quarterback. When you see all those defenders around your intended target like that, just throw it in the ground or throw it. I mean, that's a completion that loses yards. You're just hurting your offense.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Okay, ready? And backed up, 1st and goal. This defense fighting to hold the lead and carry it to the locker room. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I don't understand how one game it can work. Next game you can't hit nothing.
He's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. Dropping back, it's McCown. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Roadrunner. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Great job of execution in the passing game. QB and his target on the exact same page. The extra point now is going to tie this thing up. They've got some real momentum here heading in at halftime.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, got a final score in a big CUSA matchup for you. Jacksonville State was able to finish off a close one at Burgess Snow Field today. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where CUSA is right now, and man, what a difference.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Powell. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time.
Roughing the passer.
Just an ill-advised. By the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. He'll throw it. Snag in the middle. Makes motion. You want to talk about light on your feet. Man, can he get through there. He's down to the 37.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
The Green Wave with plenty of options here on second and short. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Reed. And the defense makes the tackle, and that'll do it here in the first half. It's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's got a seat there in New Orleans for a fun first half than you? And it's been a hard-fought battle today. Two teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Yeoman Stadium.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Leaves it with the back. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He'll be stopped at the 27, but it's a 15-yard gain.
You know what? Everybody gets energized on the whole football team when you got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch. Everybody literally gets a little jolt of energy as that guy continues to fight for everything he gets.
He's working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Roadrunners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Deep. Under fire. Pulls it in. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for you receivers out there watching.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first. And, man, what they can do on second down here. And the Roadrunners come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward. Let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job. Nice execution. First down.
The Roadrunners pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Wants to throw. It's McCown. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, it's been a defensive struggle so far in this game. In the first half, we saw that. I guess the question is in the second half,
Lofts run high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Roadrunners will bring the punt team onto the field. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. There is a lot of real estate in front of this offense as the ball is touched dead at the 5.
Nice job. A little hang time, getting it up in the air. It's coming inside the 10. That thing goes inside the 5-yard line. That is exactly how you draw it up.
There goes running to the right. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And they're able to get him down.
well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was 2nd and long. They weren't expecting the run, so now we've got 3rd and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, this offense going to try to run the ball again?
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Fires to the right. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. The give to the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Roadrunners will line up to punt it away.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Out of the chute, quick poster. There we go. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. He got a hand on it and deflected it, but probably just got a bruise off that missile and gave up the completion.
Yeah, not used to handling the revolutions on that football. QB zipped it in there. Nice job getting the deflection, getting your hand on the football. That's what you're supposed to do, find the football, but the offense got the break and got the completion.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like it just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing and get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Roadrunners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Hard run there. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Looking to pass, it's McCown. Fires to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
I love how the wide receiver just wasn't lazy on this play because he could have cut that route short, but he knew he had to extend the route to make sure he got that first down and help keep this drive alive.
On the ground with the count. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. Now the play fake. Throws for the tight end. Just too much mustard on that one.
pass is coming. You worked on it all week. Get your feet set at the sticks. Understand that quarterback's got to be rushed. Get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Paul, now use it against.
I think this is tough, right? It's like we have to get the perfect play on just to get it first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space. See if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Back to the room, they got to go a long way. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Running into the open space. Got enough for the first. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. They're going to ride this running back. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in their gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be. No other way.
Look out, he's got room. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on third down. He'll go to the sneak. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask. We've been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance here, running and throwing the ball.
Reads it, fires complete. Still running out of the 40. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. The Roadrunners just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Dropping back, it's McCow. It's Thomas. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. They'll move the chains. Good execution on... And they've got it at the 41.
Man, what a throw. Under duress, getting hit as you throw. He's been sacked several times today. I love how he continues to hang in the pocket and make plays for this offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. 42 Spider. He'll try the left side. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Running back searching for a hole. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 13.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
And the Roadrunners back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. The give. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll leave it with him. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Inside the left upright. And now they've taken the lead in the final 2 minutes and set the stage for a great finish. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it out. It's Callaway. He's not even going to make it to the 20, much less the 25. They'll mark it out of bounds at the 18. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking downfield. He's got it.
I got to tell you, I love the thought on offense. You want to get one of the fastest players in the country the ball in space, see if he can break one, make you a big play in a 2-minute situation. That's just a better job tackling by their defense. They practice that all week, and it shows up big here late.
Tulane to the line, facing 2nd and short. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Gotta have it here on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. He dropped it, just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. 3-point lead, put together a great drive here, Jesse. You can turn it into a two-possession game.
Let's do that. Let's get a touchdown on the board. Let's find out where our playmakers have the best matchups, and let's exploit those, David.
And it would put our defense in such a great position. Fourth quarter, two-possession lead. It makes it easy to play defense.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make them play. That's why you put your athletes there.
On that third down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if they're the head coach on fourth.
And it slips just inside that right upright. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the fourth. With that field goal, now it takes a touchdown to beat them, so you want to pin them back and then let the defense have a little room to work with. Coming out with it, it's Callaway. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Okay, one possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking.
There we go. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock.
On the play. Brings up second down.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Oh, it's picked off at the worst possible time. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
UTSA.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot of timing, not a lot of guys on the same page, and they weren't right there, and the quarterback throws an INT, and this one is not looking good.
This offense has it with really good field position. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, and he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
The quarterback could not have walked that ball and placed it into the hands of his receiver any better. That was a perfect throw. Wide out, deep downfield. You got to finish the play.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to throw. It's McCown. He's not afraid to go deep.